Another creature falls in round 1, and you present for both of them.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I will be taking a nap.
100.
Wow.
All are witness to what we do here. They will remember.
Well, Leander...
that's the first time that's happened.
Greetings, and welcome to Crucible of Fate, Episode 15, Part 2. I'm your host and killer DM, David Carter. Before we get into the show today, I just want to let you know that if you're looking for any information on the show, its format, or how to become a contestant, check out the link in the description. There's also links there to join our amazing Discord community. A whole lot of activities going on related to D&D, and a really warm, friendly, welcoming community, so check that out. And lastly, if you're enjoying the show, please consider helping it out, either on Patreon. Again, there's information in the video description below, and you can go and check out what's available on the Patreon. I'm just about to launch a short story about Dregs, our head of security in the Crucible. So if you want to learn a bit more about him, that's going to be the newest addition to the PDFs that drop once per month for the World Builder tier on Patreon. All right, thanks very much, everyone, and I hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's reintroduce you to our contestants for tonight. First off, in the top left, we have Cole, who's playing Sir Daelon Dawnblaze. Then in the top right, we have Ryan playing Talmer. Bottom left, we have Anthony, who's playing Leander Shallowbrook. And last but not least, bottom right, we have Mark, who's playing Meatball. Welcome back to the show, guys, for part 2. Our follow-up to a pretty intense and eventful part 1. I'm really looking forward to getting into this. How are you guys feeling?
Super excited.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Feels
stuff.
like we never stopped recording.
All right, good stuff. All right, we're going to see you in a few minutes as we jump right back into the battlefield to figure out what happened after this mighty giant was slain. See you in a minute.
It's time. Bring them. Offer them riches, offer them glory. I don't care. Just bring me their souls.
As you wish, Master.
Yes.
You think you have what it takes? Every roll can mean life or death. 120 contestants. Who will survive? Who will win? It could be you. This is high stakes D&D.
Okay, just want to reorient everyone to the battlefield. So this blue circle here is the fallen storm giant quintessence that has just been slain. The killing blow being delivered by Sir Daelon, who's currently flying, and those are his condition rings there behind him. We have the fallen Catul and his portal there beside him. All right, then we have Talmer's portal right here. We have Sir Daelon's javelin is this green gem that was thrown. Sir Daelon's portal. A giant hyena form for Talmer, currently large size, and the body of Bala Tuftler laying here. And once again, in the center is that giant statue of another storm giant made of metal holding up a rod into the air. Currently there are still storm clouds that are surrounding the area, circling, although you can definitely tell that the lightning has retreated back a ways. It's now off in the distance, still flashing, but much more muted, almost somber. and a lot quieter in this area. So we'll return now to finish up Sir Daylon's turn. I think you still have a bit of movement left and a bonus action, Sir Daylon. Is there anything that you would like to do with either of those?
So I'd just like to move 5 feet diagonally towards the fallen body of Katul and come down 10 feet on... Yeah, so diagonally 10 feet and down.
Okay.
Yeah, down 10 feet.
All right.
Also dropping the hunter's mark, so you can remove the concentration ring from the board if you like. That'll be the end of the turn.
Okay. All right, then that brings us over to Talmer. It is your turn to finish off the round.
The giant hyena, giggling louder than it has before, is going to run straight up to the thing. So I got 50 feet of movement.
Okay, straight up to the body, you mean, of this?
Yeah,
okay.
to the body in Sir Daylon, whatever, over there somewhere. You'll see him shift back into his elf form, and the giggling continues almost, but a little bit more maniacally when he gets back to his humanoid form. I will, what can I do? See what this guy has on him.
Okay. So, searching the creature, you can see that it has giant-sized leather armor, and that is all it's carrying on its person.
I look over to my friend here, give him a nod. Well done. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, suddenly there is a flash of light as Theramgul appears on the battlefield amongst the two of you. I'm just going to place him right here with this gem. As he appears, so too does a treasure chest, this blue gem right beside him, and you hear it thud heavily to the ground. You hear a bit of a click sound, which you can surmise is the lock on the chest opening, and he looks up at the both of you, just kind of slowly shaking his head. Another creature falls in round 1. Most unexpected indeed. And you, Sir Daylon, present for both of them. This is most vexing indeed. Nevertheless, you have claimed victory over this storm giant quintessent, and according to the rules of Crucible of Fate, to the victor go the spoils. The two of you were foolish enough, or perhaps brave enough, to stick around and see the job through. Others who followed have suffered for their decision. It appears your leadership and courage has brought others to their death. I hope that this resonates well with you both. But alas, we must move on. and the treasure awaits. He just waves his hand towards the chest as the lid opens, and you see a variety of coins and gems and other items that are a bit difficult to discern from this distance as he disappears and leaves the two of you on your own. So before we get out of initiative actions and initiative order, I'll just ask, do we need to proceed in order, or are you going to be amicably splitting up this treasure somehow? Or do either of you feel that the initiative order still matters?
No, I'm cool with dropping initiative.
Yeah,
Tavern?
I'm easy.
Okay. In that case, before we go any further, I would like to determine what is in this treasure chest. And I'm going to try something new this time, and we're just going to roll according to the treasure tables. So just for clarity for everyone, the Storm Giant Quintessent was a CR 16 monster, and we'll be using the Treasure Hoard random tables. And if you go to your DMG, you'll see that there is a Treasure Hoard table for challenge rating 11 to 16. So that's what we're going to be using to determine how much gold, how much platinum, and whether or not there's anything else in there as well. So first off is the gold. And Talmer, I would like you to roll 4d6, please, and 4d6 times 1,000 is the number of gold pieces that will be in this.
Good roll.
That is
Very
a pretty
good roll.
high roll. So 21,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Now we must do the platinum. According to this guide, it's 5d6 times 100. So, Sir Daelon, if you could do 5d6, please. 18 times 100, 1,800. 1,800 platinum. Okay, so now the rest of the treasure is determined by a D100 roll, and I'm going to allow one roll per character. So let's start with Talmer. If you could roll a D100, please. 34. Looking up a 34 on this is 2d4 gold piece art objects. I'm just going to call them gems. And 1d6 times on magic item table C. So first thing, 2d4, please, Talmer. 5. So 5 times 250 GP gems. Now we need a 1d6 for how many times you're going to roll on magic item table C. 3. Right, we're going to have 3 rolls on magic item table C. 31. 31 is a potion of clairvoyance. 77. Oil of etherealness. 68. 68 is a 5th level spell scroll.
Wow. Still sting.
And as you are the one that is rolling this, it will be a 5th level druid spell, but I'm gonna say that we'll do Sir Daelon's roll for the treasure as well, and if there's a need to trade that with someone else, it can be a 5th level spell scroll that they're capable of casting as well. So we'll just leave that in case that gets traded later. Okay, so Sir Daelon, let's have a D100 roll from you to determine what the treasure's going to be. 100.
Wow.
Oh. What is with this guy?
Yeah. Loaded dice.
Okay, so this is 3d6, 1000 GP gems, and 1 roll on magic item table I. All right, so first let's do 3d6 to figure out how many 1000 GP gems.
Dude.
12.
Jesus Christ. That's like 34,000 gold in total.
Okay, and now for that roll on magic table I. So let's have that D100 roll. 72. Plus 2 studded leather armor. So in total, we have 21,000 gold pieces, 1,800 platinum, which is 18,000 GP, just to keep it all in one currency here. 5 times 250 GP gems, so that's 1,250. And then the 12,000 gold piece gems, so another 12,000.
52,250 gold.
So not too far off of the treasure from last time. And then the magic items that were rolled: a potion of clairvoyance, an oil of etherealness, a 5th level spell scroll yet to be determined, and plus 2 studded leather armor. That is everything that is in that chest. So I'll now turn it over to you guys to roleplay out the situation, how you want to split everything up until the point that you go through the portal.
We could possibly just like look at whatever he's rolled, he keeps, and whatever I rolled, I keep.
Totally up to you guys.
You are the champion here. Grab what it is you are wanting, and I will pick up the scraps.
Cool.
Do what you need, and then I'll be here filling my pockets beside you.
Cool. All right, Dave, could you send me straight down next to the chest, please? Just gonna get stuck in there, and so Dalon's gonna start taking what he's rolled. He'll turn around and look over his shoulder at Talma, and he'll say to him, "Join me, friend. These spoils are ours." And then he'll start filling up.
Okay, and just for clarity, what will you be taking from the coins?
So I will be going to start filling up on the platinum and the 1,000 gold piece gems, plus the studded leather plus 2, I suppose.
All right, so Sir Daelon has grabbed essentially 1,800 platinum, so the equivalent of 18,000 gold, 12,000 more from the gems, and the studded leather armor plus 2. Okay, leaving 21,000 gold pieces for Talmer, another 1,250 in gems, and then the potion of clairvoyance, the oil of etherealness, and a 5th level spell scroll yet to be determined. Sound good?
Awesome.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do in this room before leaving?
So Sir Dalon's actually going to hold the studded leather armor and look at Talma and say, This does me no good. Perhaps a trade. And then he'll kind of like gesture towards the spell scroll that he's holding in his hands.
This is my size. If this is something you want to do, I am for it.
Very well. I shall trade.
Okay. So, studded leather armor plus 2 for the 5th level spell scroll. Anything else you would like to do before returning to the Fate's Hand Tavern?
Can I cut off a souvenir off this boss with a dagger or a knife?
Sure. Yeah.
Could be a piece of clothing or a toenail or whatever they got hanging around.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Put it in my pocket. Look over at Sir Daelon.
Let us be leaving.
am I able to take a... No, wait. I'd like to go back and collect that javelin before I head back to the portal. And on the way out of the portal, he'll look back at Tama and say, "Let us return victorious." And then he'll exit the portal.
Okay, and with that, you both head through the portal, appearing instantly in the Fate's Hand Tavern. As you do, you can see that the other two contestants who survived Hunter and Hunted are there waiting, as is Thermghoul. As you kind of get acclimatized to the more calm environment of the Fate's Hand Tavern, leaving the mountaintop winds and rain and storm behind, Thermghoul looks at you both. That was quite an amicable division of your riches, gentlemen. Much to go around, I see. I'm very curious to see where the rest of this treasure may end up, and what the results of our intermission actions are going to be. I feel that there is some tension hanging heavy in this room with those who left before the creature fell. But before we get into our intermission actions, is there anything that anyone would like to say?
I would like to say congratulations. That was awesome.
Congratulations. There's nothing to be congratulated for here. 2 souls needlessly lost. I don't know any of your stories, but I know why I'm here. The blood on my hands I will never be clean from. I was used as a weapon, as a tool by the people that terrorized my home, my friends, and my family. And I'm not proud of it, but I did what I had to do to survive, to get stronger, to bide my time, to exact my revenge for the atrocities wrought against my people. And I'm back here doing the same for this person. Do you know why I ended my life on the material plane, Faramgul? Because I thought that if I was gone, I could never be used again. But here we are. I'm going to fight in this twisted tournament, but again, as a means to an end. You will feel the cold embrace of nothingness, Faramgul. Maybe not by my hands, but you will. Mark my words. And Meadwall just sort of throws his mate Maul down to the floor and just goes and sits in a corner. He's angry. I mean, he tries to go and sit in a corner. He doesn't know where the corners are in the room, but he walks in a direction and sits down. He's physically angry.
So it was more so like a congratulations, you're not dead. Really cool. I mean, kill a giant.
For that, I'm pleased. I'm just sorry. I have trouble controlling my temper sometimes. This is getting me riled up. I apologize to cut in on your congratulations.
Bit of blind rage, perhaps.
Very funny. But no, I'm glad that you two have returned unscathed.
So Daylon steps forward. So Daylon steps forward with his arms folded. He looks at you both and he says to you, "Neither of you stayed to fight. Our fellow competitors fell on the field of battle and you fled. I know not why. It matters not. But I will remember that you fled. All," and he looks up at the remaining contestants in the stasis, "all are witness to what we do here. They will remember." And then he stands back.
Intense situation here, folks. I am really looking forward to our intermission actions, but before we get to those, I would like to remind everyone what is available in the gift shop. The display cases appear before you all once again, and you can see that in Tier 1, there still remains a beautifully carved and highly polished agate gem. In Tier 2, you can see an expertly carved staff, the head of which has been carved to resemble that of an aggressive-looking snake. And finally, in Tier 2, a potion vial, which appears to contain a syrupy liquid that looks like liquefied iron. And just to be clear, all of the Tier 3 items are gone. Still some powerful items left to be taken. I think that your choices will certainly determine the fate of the last contestant who must fall before we end this episode. And it is time now to determine the order in which you will all take your intermission actions. So if I could get a roll from Sir Daelon, please. 17. Palmer. 22. Leander. 17 as well. Leander had a modifier of 2. Sir Daelon, what was your mod? 1. Okay, so I'm gonna just bump Leander to an 18. Yeah, 6. And with that, I will put all of you in the waiting room, and I'll start the intermission actions. Greetings, Talmor. You are first up for your intermission actions. What would you like to do?
333, 334. Oh,
He's got his hand in his bag of gold.
well, this is heavy. I will be taking a nap.
A short rest, then, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. Short rest. Any hit dice you need to use?
No hit die, just my resources back.
Okay.
Take a nap, and that's Talmer.
That's it?
There's nothing else. Yeah, nothing else I'd like to do with intermission actions, even though I have another.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. And your second intermission action?
No, I'm good. No thanks.
As you wish. In that case, you're ready to go for split the party. I wish you the best of luck in the battle to come.
I am more than ready. Yes. I will see you on the other side.
I like that confidence. Greetings, Leander. You are next for your intermission actions. What would you like to do for your first one?
For my first, I think I would like to have a conversation with Talmer, please.
Very well. A parley with Talmer. One moment, please. Greetings, Talmer. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Leander Shallowbrook. Do you accept or refuse?
I am sorry. I am sleeping. I must refuse.
Very well. In that case, we will see you back in the tavern.
Wow.
Well, Leander...
that's the first time that's happened.
Anyone else you'd like to talk to?
Does that count as my parlay if they cancel?
It does.
That's excellent. Great news. Well, in that case, I have this feeling. So I'm going to take the short rest, and I don't need to heal, but I am going to apply my oil of slipperiness.
Very well. Then you're taking a short rest. You'll regain everything that you would get with a short rest, and you are choosing to apply your oil of slipperiness. Boy, that was harsh. He was very big on his sleep, huh?
Yeah, it was quite surprising considering at the start of all this, he was like, let's all be friends. And I was keen, but I guess I'm just too much personality for him. I tired him out.
I am just as surprised as you.
Well.
Then, obviously, be cautious going into the battle, of course.
Very much so.
In that case, your intermission actions have concluded, Leander Shallowbrook. I wish you the best of luck. I will see you shortly.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, honestly, I did not see that coming
Wow.
at all. Greetings, Sir Daylon. It is your turn for your intermission actions. What would you like to do?
The spoils of victory are no good to me, unless I can make use of them. I wish to shop.
Gift shop it is. Is there anything from the tiered items that you are interested in?
You see a smile grow across his face as he looks at Therumgo and says, "You will not tempt me this time. I have currency."
And how would you like to spend this currency?
I'd like to spend it out of character, please.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, if you just want to list off what you bought and the cost.
Cool. I'll do it nice and slowly for you so you can calculate it. So I'll take a plate plus 1, so 1,500 for the plate. Oh yeah, 1,500 for the plate plus 1 is 1,500 as well. I'm not sure. Can you do adamantine plate plus 1?
Yeah.
Cool. So 500 for adamantine. I'd like my shield to have a plus 1 to it. That's 1,500 as well. Plus 2 weapons. So I'd like to upgrade the sword to a plus 2 for 4,000. If that's
for how
exactly
much
what it is.
that? The sword.
So it says 4,000 on the scene.
Okay.
Magic items list.
Yep.
The short sword that I have, I'd also like to upgrade for 1,000 to a plus 1.
Okay.
I'd also like to purchase a javelin of lightning, which is a magic item that doesn't require attunement, for 1,500. Iron stone of absorption for 2,400. An iron stone of leadership for 3,000.
All right.
Elemental gem of air elemental gem for 960. Potion of speed for 400 times 2, please. So that's 800. Potion of heroism for 180. Potion of superior healing times 2, so that's 450 each, making that 900. Potion of vitality for 960. Potion of water breathing for 180. Another 5th level spell scroll for 640.
You know what spell?
The one that I picked up earlier, I can only choose from my class list. So I'd like to, for that one, choose Summon Celestial.
And how much was that?
So the one that I've bought was 640, but I also received one in a trade from Talma.
Yep.
Okay, and the one that I've just bought, I'd like for that to be Circle of Power.
You'd like it to be what, sorry?
Circle of Power, the spell.
Circle of Power, okay. Anything else?
Yes, one a 3rd level spell scroll. I'll take that one as Revivify.
Okay.
And one further, Remove Curse. So that's an extra 400 added to that total. And I've got a total of 21,920.
All right. So I've got, 21,930.
930, okay. Sorry, I'll get one more potion of heroism as well.
One more potion of what, sorry?
So that'll be heroism.
Okay.
At 180, so that'll be 22,110, I believe.
And your total for today is 22,110 gold pieces, Sir Daylon. Anything else you'd like to purchase?
That will be all here.
Then this concludes your first intermission action. What would you like to do now?
I believe I must take a moment in prayer and rest.
Short rest it is. Okay, do you need to use any hit dice?
I will use one. There we go.
Okay, and what's your con bonus? Not that it matters here, but just...
Yeah, +2 at the moment, so...
Okay, so you would have gotten back 6. You only needed 4. It's back to full.
I only needed 4. Yeah.
Right, and you get everything else back with your short rest.
Going to do another roll on the miscability table if I can drink those 2 potions.
Which 2 would you like to drink?
Potion of speed and potion of heroism once again.
Okay, let's have your D100 roll, please, for the Potion of Misability table.
Yes. To Dungeon Master, 63.
Is it 63?
And then 63.
Yeah, it's safe.
And then I would have used that moment to attune to Iron Stone of Absorption. So I'll fix all that up before we go into the encounter, Dave. I haven't added all the bits and pieces to my inventory yet. So.
Yep, no problem.
Cool.
I believe this concludes your intermission actions, Sir Daylon. I wish you good fortune in the battle to come. We need a title for you or something, I think. Slayer, Hunter Slayer, Monster Slayer. We'll come up with something, huh?
I'm an anointed knight. I already have a title.
I don't mean to push another one on you. I'm merely trying to congratulate you for your efforts.
I see what you are doing. You fool me not.
If my praise means nothing to you, I understand. I retract it. I merely meant to offer you some sort of congratulations.
Glory is for the gods. I'm merely a mortal. An instrument, if you will.
Perhaps one day you will serve me, huh, Sir Daylon?
He kind of stares at you. You see a little grin roll across his face for the first time. And he says to Theringal, keep dreaming.
Not a no. Alright, I will see you in just a moment. Greetings, Meatball. Just step over this way, please. Here, let me guide you.
Yes.
What would you like to do for your intermission actions?
I think first things first, I need to head to the gift shop.
Gift shop? Well, purchases, okay. As the gift shop apparates around you, you do not see the many
Not that I would know.
shelves that are stocked. What would you like to purchase, Meatball?
These will be mundane, a mundane purchase. So I pull out 2 potions from my my belt. Conveniently, they're in different shaped bottles, so I know which one's which. And I lay them on the table, and then I also pull out my scale mail, and I put that on the table, and you see Meeple slump a little bit, and he runs his hand over the armor, and then he shakes his head and takes that back and puts it in his. He says, "This was my father's, so I can't get rid of this." So he's going to sell his potion of healing, just a normal potion of healing, for I think it's 50 gold as standard, so 25 gold off price. And then also a potion of heroism, which is normally 180, so I get 90, which in total gives me 115, but I have 6 gold from my purchase, so I have 121 gold, which means 120 to buy an elixir of health.
Okay.
which I am going to drink that first. And I don't know, as I say, can I drink another potion that I've got on my belt?
Yeah.
In the same sort of thing?
Yeah, you can drink potions at the gift shop.
Okay, so the elixir of health is going to clear my blindness. So Meeple just sort of rubs his eyes and looks around and he turns to Tavern and says, "You really don't know what you've got until you've lost it."
Indeed.
And he sort of shakes his head a bit. Just a curiosity, that doesn't perchance cure any of the other maladies that I have. I mean, I think I've got one more, which I don't know, I can't remember if it was feeble or something.
It does not, no.
No, thought I'd ask. So then, as for the second potion I'm going to drink my very, very well-received gift, the potion of Hill Giant Strength. Yeah, potion of Hill Giant Strength, which puts my strength up to 21 for an hour. Is it an hour? 10 minutes? An hour? I believe it's an hour.
Okay. Yep, potion of Hill Giant Strength.
That's the intermission action.
Okay, and for your next one?
I think I need to parlay with Sir Daylon. He seemed very pissed, shall we say, at my apparent fleeing from the battlefield. I wouldn't call it that, but let's try and clear the air.
It's good to talk these things out. Wise decision, I think, Meatball. Just one moment. Greetings, Sir Daylon. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Meatball. Do you accept or refuse?
I trust that he knows my principles. I will accept.
Very well. In that case, Meatball, you have 3 minutes, and it begins now.
I just wanted to start this parlay by trying to clear the air about what happened in the last round of combat. I want you to know that I don't see it as running from a fight when I didn't know the fight was continuing. I couldn't see what was going on around me. I respect what you did in there, and don't listen to Therangul. That everyone here's decisions are their own. Cthulhu made his own choice to stay, so that isn't on you. I didn't want this chat to be about trying to forge friendships or alliances. I understand that what happens in the next round is what happens, and I just wanted to clear the air that I don't run from a fight. But I'm tired of fighting.
Tell me, how did you become blinded? And is it cured now?
I look around the room and say, thankfully, yes, it is. And I was blinded purchasing this, and I sort of point at the armor on my chest from this cursed gift shop. But it served me well. The lightning bolt I took to the chest would have hurt a lot more if I wasn't wearing this. So, yeah.
Feel for you, warrior.
But that's another thing. Is a warrior without his eyesight is like a runner without his legs. I was severely hampered by that.
Please.
As I say, I wish you the best of luck in the next round, and hopefully I see you beyond it.
I have a gift for you, but I need someone to watch my back. The other two, we are going to be in the room with. I need another pair of eyes. Will you accept a gift? In turn for an alliance?
My maul is yours. But I must say this, not in servitude. We are allies. We are partners.
Indeed.
I serve no one.
So you'll notice that Sir Dalon starts going into his little potion bandolier thing, and he's going to hand you a couple of items. I'm allowed to do that, eh?
Yeah, but you guys are out of time, so whatever you hand
cool.
him, that'll be the end of the conversation.
Okay, so
That's fine. I think the actual what you're giving to getting sort of was explained first, which is lucky.
cool as.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a potion of superior healing. So I'm going to take that one off mine. You can add it to your list.
Yeah.
A potion of speed also.
You know what? Meeple just takes them and puts them straight into his bandolier on his belt. That is very empty now. Was very empty. Now it has a.
And
sorry, Dave. Am I allowed to hand him gold at the same time?
sure. Yeah, how much are you giving him?
Sure. So, take 2,000 gold. I've got 2,000 gold to give him. So I'll take that off mine.
Could have done this conversation. or did I? Yeah.
Okay. That's it?
Appreciate that. Yeah.
That's it.
Obviously, the conversation can't go any further, so.
Yeah. No more time for chatting. So this intermission is at an end, and we'll see both of you back in the Fate's Hand Tavern momentarily. As you become aware that the intermission actions are now complete, you see the rest of your fellow contestants standing within the Fate's Hand Tavern along with Thermghoul. Those were some very decisive intermission actions. It will be a very entertaining battle, I'm sure. It is now time to select our battlefield, and this time I'm going to give that honor to Leander. Leander, if you could please roll a d10. A 7. With the battlefield now selected, it is time to roll your initiative for the upcoming battle before we make our way to the gated gallery. So once again, in order, everyone, and I'll start with Sir Dalon, if you could give me your initiative roll. 21. Talmer. 17. Leander. 8. And Meatball. 7. So back to the Wailing Woods it is. I have a feeling it's a little bit quieter there this time. A lot of change has occurred in this area in the last visit. If you would all follow me, please. So he begins to float towards the gated gallery as the imagery shifts around you to reveal all of the portals in the various columns. As he moves towards the split the party column, and you're all standing around waiting for the portal to appear, he turns to you all and says, "This may be the last time you speak to another living being. If there's anything else you would like to say before going through the portal, by all means, please do." So in order, guys, I need you to just let me know what's in your hands and if there's any last thing that you want to say or do, or if there's anything that others might notice that's changed about you through the intermission actions, please let everyone know. So first up, Sir Dalon.
So the first thing you'd notice about Sir Dalon is he's completely changed his armor. He's now wearing a lovely looking full plate. His face is now covered, his hood's drawn back, and his face and head is now covered with a a helmet. You also see rotating around that helmet a gem of sorts, or stone. So you'll see one stone rotating around his head. You'll notice that his shield seems to look a wee bit different. Other than that, he basically looks a wee bit skittish like he did before he went to the first ring. He's full of confidence. You can see, if you can see through the visor of his helmet, that his eyes are full of determination and supreme confidence as usual. He turns to everyone. He's got his shield fixed to his left hand. He turns to everyone to speak before going into the portal and says, "I have no qualm with any of you. If you wish to bring violence upon me, the penalty will be your life." And then he reaches behind his back, under his cloak, pulls out a scroll into his right hand, and then turns and jumps through the portal.
Okay, so just to be clear, you have a scroll in one hand, and what's in the other?
The shield.
Okay. Talmer.
Looking much the same. Nothing visibly has changed. But with a good nap, Talmer seems energetic and ready.
All right, we are here. Let us do this. I have nothing more to say.
And he would step through.
Okay, and what was in your hands? Nothing?
I have a shield and a arcane for my druidic focus, I guess.
Okay. Leander.
Well, it's been a pleasure getting to know all of you. I hope that we all put our best foot forward, and may the best three win. And I'll step forward. You'll see that Leander's hair is actually like slicked back, like oiled back, compared to like the free flow fall of his hair before. And he makes his way through the portal.
Okay, and in your hands?
I don't have anything in my hands.
Okay. Meatball.
You see Meatball. You see Meatball take the strip of silk that was around his eye and undo it, take it off, and wrap that around the head of his maul. He holds it in both hands and says, "We are still not dead yet, so let's do this." And to the one that falls, it's not personal, and just step back into the pool.
And with that, you all feel the grasp of the shadowed hands as they begin pulling you towards your battlefield, the Wailing Woods. It seems just a moment that passes before the cool night air can be felt flowing around all of you. As you appear on the battlefield, you can see that each of you stands within one of the walkways of this ancient parkland. So you can see Talmer here in this Paladin Mini. Over on the other hand, you have Sir Daylon here going around.
Bring him up, bring face.
Leander. And then finally you have Meatball. Remember, all of the trees provide half cover, as do the columns that are standing. You'll notice that one is still knocked over, and the statue that had been containing an ancient and powerful demon The remnants are still laying on the ground, but the statue is essentially destroyed. There is no sign of this demon at the moment. And with that, we will begin. Unless there are any questions about the battlefield or your positioning or your mini. Any questions from anyone?
Just the green swamp water, is that difficult terrain, did you say?
No, this is actually meant to represent like old grass.
Oh, okay,
So it's not difficult terrain or anything like that. And then it's just stone walkways in the center, except for this large circular area in the center, which looks to be a 30-foot radius where all of the grass has been completely dissolved. With that, we'll begin Split the Party, and it is Sir Dalon's turn.
All right. So Dalon's immediately just going to flap out the scroll in front of him and begin casting with an incantation and start using his fingers and his hands to do the somatic components. And going to cast a 5th level spell scroll, and that 5th level spell scroll is Summon Celestial.
Okay, Summon Celestial?
Correct. And I am going to summon the Defender.
Okay, just...
Would you like me to read the spell out?
Please do, yeah.
Sure. So it's a 1 action, 5th level conjuration spell with a range of 90 feet. So where I'm going to cast it is bang in the middle of the room if I can. You call forth a celestial spirit and manifests in an angelic form in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. The corporeal form uses the celestial spirit stat block. And when you cast the spell, choose Avenger or Defender, which I've chosen Defender. Your choice determines the creature's attack and its stat block. Creature disappears if it drops to 0 hit points, or when the spell ends, which is it's a concentration up to 1 hour. So I'm concentrating, Dave, please.
Okay, no problem.
Concentration ring. The creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count but takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands, no action required by you. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action. Yep.
Okay, no, I think there is a roll that has to be done for this scroll just because of its level.
Yep, that's right.
Unless I'm wrong, I think the DC is 10 plus the spell level?
Yeah, so that's a 15 DC on my spellcasting ability, so I believe I need to roll a charisma check.
Okay. 20. So the spell does work as desired, and it's a medium creature, I imagine?
I think it is a large.
Okay.
Large celestial. Yep. Cool. And then Sir Dalon's going to draw his long sword out, and you can see an unusual beauty, a glimmer or a shine coming from the blade, like it wasn't before. And then he's going to kind of like lower his stance and take the dodge action.
Okay. Dodge action for your hasted action.
Correct.
And sword drawn with your free object interaction. All right, it's now a no movement for you, Sir Dalon?
No movement, and the Celestial will go straight after me. It has a 40-foot fly speed, of which it will take all 40 to fly straight up in the air and then take the dodge action.
Okay. There we go. That concludes the Celestial's turn. It is now Talmer's turn. Talmer, you are here.
Okay. I heard that Sir Dalon has plate armor. Is the barbarian wearing any armor? And are you Leander else any wearing armor? No, probably neither for each. Yeah.
I'm wearing half plate.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep.
Leander's not. Beautiful. let's do this, I guess. I am going to, with my action, we're in a forest after all. I'm going to summon some elks, and I'm going to turn into, with my bonus action, a giant hyena.
Okay, so this cast, is it summon woodland creatures, or what's the exact spell?
No, my goodness, conjure animals.
Conjure animals, okay.
8 elks, I guess?
8 elks. Where would you like the elks to appear?
Less than 50 feet away from the sorcerer.
Okay. What's the range on it for you?
60.
60?
And I'll move a little bit up if I have to.
Okay, and that's a concentration?
Yes.
Okay. Was that okay like that?
That's perfect, sure. Yeah. And
just
here.
Just before we go any further, just gonna read out conjure animals. Alright, so you summon fey spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces you can see within range, which is 60 feet, like you said. Choose one of the following options for what appears, and these are 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
Correct, yep. Elk is a quarter.
Elk is a quarter. Right. Each beast is also considered fey and disappears when it drops to 0. Right, let's roll some initiative for these elk. So 9. What's the modifier?
It's plus 0. Oh, plus 0.
Plus 0?
Yep.
So a 9 would put them after you, as Leander had an 8. So that was your action. Your bonus action was you transforming into a hyena, wild shape?
Yeah, after I tell my elks to take down the caster. Yes.
Okay. All right, in that case, it is the elk's turn.
All right, my beauties.
These will all be charging. If you move at least 20 feet, then I do a charge. So let's do that.
Okay.
If they need to get out of the way to let others come in, actually we don't need to, because they can take up each other's space or go through each other's space, as long as they don't end in each other's space, I guess. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Just looking to see how that would happen. So if this is fair, guys, I'll say the first one that comes in, the attack is normal. The second one and the second one only would be at advantage because of the flanking here, and then the rest would all be normal. Let's do them one at a time then. So ram attack.
Okay, I guess so. These are plus 5. I need to use my dice over here, so let's just do it that way. 14. Or I guess that's an 11. What did I roll? What came up? 11. So 16.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, so shield is cast, bringing your AC to what?
17.
Sorry, I missed that one.
17.
Okay. So that's 2 down. 2 elks have attacked. Okay, attack 3. Miss. Fourth one.
21.
So go ahead and roll your ram damage as well.
So 3d6 plus 3, I believe.
7 damage
7.
on that one?
Yep. And then I'll ask for a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Nope.
Okay, how many elks? That was 4?
So currently
5.
prone. So now the attack would be at advantage, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
That was an ability check, yeah?
Saving throw is not an ability check.
Oh, okay. Then, I mean, I did a strength check, but my bonus is the same.
I know, but I have that rule, so let's do strength save.
So it's a 10.
So still fail. Okay. So this is Elk 5 rolling at advantage.
Perfect.
The natural 20 with that ram damage. So using our home roll for damage, it means the initial weapon damage is max. So there's 6 automatic damage.
Would it be 18? Would it be 21 automatic damage?
No, it doesn't. It's only the one die that gets maxed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's then 9 damage from the ram part of it, and then I'll roll another 2d6, I guess.
Then the rest, the dice are still doubled. So it'd be 4d6 from the charge and 1d6. So 5d6 plus 9.
Yes.
$29.
Wow.
29.
Plus that additional, yeah.
Okay, and then ram 6.
Snake eyes.
This is ram 7.
That won't do it.
13, not gonna do it. Okay, so that's the end of the elk. That makes it Leander's turn.
Wow. Cool.
No doubt.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to go up and diagonal towards Talmer and away from these guys.
Okay. So you cast Fly and begin to fly upwards.
Half movement to stand up.
Yeah.
I don't have to stand to fly.
Oh, flying. Duh, yeah. Then I get some up attacks.
Okay, yeah. So you fly up. That, to me, would be 5 opportunity attacks.
Can you shift the board so I can see where I'm?
Yep, sorry.
That would be 5, correct. But not at advantage.
Well, the attacks happen
when I leave their space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd be flying before he left the space, so he'd be upright.
Yes. But 2 of them would be...
Oh, sorry, 2 of them would be flanking, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's do the flanking 2 at advantage.
21.
I am going to use a Fate Sphere on that.
Okay. Fate Sphere is used, so if you could re-roll the attack at advantage. And Leander, that's your 3rd Fate Sphere.
Oh, goodness. Give me 2 seconds here.
Sure.
Yep, I'm going to have to use another one.
Another Fate Sphere?
Yes, please.
Okay, number 4. You could re-roll that attack.
Here it is. Nice. So miss.
Right. 2nd elk at advantage.
Ooh.
X 24, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a Fate Sphere on that.
Right, number 5.
I'm rolling lucky.
22.
And you can use the last one.
All right, 6 spade spear.
Ooh.
16.
Okay, miss.
And is the shield still up?
Shield is still up.
It's his turn, though. Oh, it's the end of your turn? Or is it the beginning of your turn? It fades.
Oh, shit. Start of my next turn.
So you can recast it.
It is the start of my turn, so yeah, I would recast it.
As a reaction, because you have it back, yep.
Okay.
Same thing, just another spell slot.
Yep.
Okay, so that was 2. I get 3 more with no advantage, correct?
Yep. And shield is up, so your AC is what now?
17.
17. Okay.
I'm just going to roll 3d20s.
Sure.
For 3 attacks.
So 1
19.
hits with a 19.
So plus 3 to my roll there. So I think it's 8 damage.
Oh, gotcha. So 8 more damage to Leander.
Yep.
Okay. I am still up. Barely.
Oh, nice. Okay, I think that's their attacks.
Yep.
So
Okay. So I am out of their reach now.
Yes. And you wanted to fly towards Talmer, you said?
Yeah, 30 diagonal towards.
Here.
Okay. Roughly how far away are they from me?
80 feet from you. And you're 30
Okay.
feet in the air, right?
Yeah. In terms of the layout, the walls around us where we start, how high are those walls?
Those walls were giving half cover last game. They're like 3 feet tall.
Okay, so everyone can see everyone right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to drink a potion.
Okay. 10 hit points back.
Nice.
And that's everything for Leander?
Is
Okay, Meatball is up. And Meatball is over here.
Now, I'm gonna bonus action drink a potion.
Okay. What would you like to drink?
Speed.
All right, in that case, I need a D100 roll for potion miscibility. 46. I'm pretty sure that means that both potions function normally.
So then I am going to. So now I've got movement speed of 1 million. Could you move me to the. Basically, just the entrance of where Sir Dalon is?
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a movement speed of 80 with
You have movement of 80.
haste, so
Okay.
yeah.
80 gets you to there.
He gets me there. Still have an action and a. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to use my hasted action to. No, I'm just going to take the dodge action for now.
Okay, haste action dodge.
Yeah. No, actually, sorry. Haste action dash to move me 3 more towards Dalon.
3 more spaces.
Yeah. So that I'm like, yeah, just in front of the wall. And then I'm going to turn around so I'm facing back with where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
And then use my action to dodge.
All right, sounds good. That's the end of round 1. We are now at round 2. Sir Dalon, you are up.
Oh, okay. So Dalon is just going to breeze past Meatball and end up right in front of the platform, please,
Okay.
with my movement. And then I am going to expend a use of Divine Sense. So he's going to stand there and like look around a wee bit and start sniffing and I don't know. Do you want me to read that out again, Dave?
It just detects the presence of like undead fiends and celestials, right?
Celestial.
Okay.
Correct.
And what's the range?
And anything. So that is 60 feet. But it's also the Hallow spell. So anything that's consecrated or desecrated in the area.
Okay. So the whole area is desecrated ground.
Cool.
You can feel the presence of undead within the statues that are still standing. But that's all that you can detect.
Okay. Look, does anybody have proficiency in Celestial?
That's in, can they speak Celestial?
Yes.
No. I mean, you wouldn't know that, but no.
Okay. So, he's just gonna look up and like bow to the Celestial who's been summoned onto the battlefield, and he'll just speak quickly to him. Flenum slow, unum pletof shim, sem imko sut winit. Yeah, then he's gonna lower his stance and take the dodge action. So the Celestial is going to stare down at the three other contestants that are present in the battlefield, and he's just going to roll randomly to see who he's going to move towards.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll a d4. So yeah, let's just go like along the line there. 1 would be nobody, it'll stay where it is. 2 would be Talma. 3 would be Leander, and 4 would be Meatball. So I'm just going to roll the d4 to see who he goes next to. So he's going to fly down his 40 feet on an angle towards Meatball.
Okay.
And that'll be its turn. So in that position, since I haven't given it a command, it's going to dodge.
All right, so it takes the dodge action.
Yep.
All right. With that, then it is Talmer's turn.
Groundbound. We'll move just the elks into the middle. I guess it's after me, so I'll go first. I'm gonna charge into the middle. I have 50 movement. I'm going to look around, look up at this Leander, and start stamping at the ground as if frustrated. I will take the dodge action. I will move my elks closer, and that'll be me.
Okay. Elks closer, like up to the platform as well?
Sure. Yep, 50 feet from where they are up towards me, and that'll be good. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Then it's Leander's turn.
Awesome. Okay. What to do? I am going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast on Talmer Phantasmal Force, Intelligence save.
Can you just read out Phantasmal Force?
Oh, you know what? Can I take that back?
Can I ask why?
Yes, because it is also a concentration spell, and I don't want to fall.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
I was hoping you would notice.
Yeah, I would say that as a caster, I would
know that. Yeah. Cool. In that case, I will lie 30 feet up. Or, well, let's do 15 feet diagonally forward again towards Talmer.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I need a second here because it was stated. And I know in previous episodes people have like said things and then wanted to go back, and I've not allowed them to.
It's your call, man. I agreed with your statement of that as a caster I would know that, and reading it over I technically would have remembered it, but it's your call.
Yeah.
Technically, he hasn't really done anything. Like, he's stated that he's intends to cast the spell.
Yeah.
It's not had any actual gameplay effect at all yet. Still just reading.
Okay. Then we'll put you right here. 15 more feet up.
Yeah.
45 feet.
Yeah. So then I'm going to point straight down and cast Fireball.
Oh.
Okay.
Pick your spot where you're going to land it, so then you can have the radius.
Yep. Where would you like it to explode?
As best as I could, I would like it to be able to hit the Elk and Telmer and try to avoid Daylon.
Okay, 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's fairly easy to do, somewhere around here-ish.
Yeah.
Let me just grab the blast radius, hold on.
Yeah, so looking at it to get all the elks in, you'd probably have to.
Venison.
Yeah,
And already cooked.
looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
They're spiritual fae creatures, it's fine.
Oh, damn it, they're just gonna disappear into nothingness.
Oh, no food. That's cool.
So I'll say it would hit all but one of the elk.
I'm good with that.
Actually, all but two. Okay, let's have some dex saves. So I need a dex save from a hyena, and I need 6 dex saves for the elk.
Okay, giant hyena is +2. Uh-huh.
Fail for that. And then the elk. All right, let's take
What's your DC?
This.
What's your spell save DC?
15.
So 1.
Yeah,
Just doesn't
one of
hit.
them passed.
Yeah, you're likely to kill them all anyway. They only have
Okay,
13
let's
health,
have
I guess.
the damage roll, please. So 25 to 5 of them.
I'm going to use Empowered Spell, so I'm going to reroll 4 of those, and that's going to be the 2s and the 1. So I'm using a sorcery point to do that.
Yep. So the other 4 are 4 is 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is so 18 plus this 46.
Whatever rolls.
Much better.
Okay.
2, so
18 and 14, 32. All right, so 32 damage. The elk have 13 hit points, so even the one that saved is gone. And the hyena takes 32.
Yep.
Hyena is still in hyena form?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action, I'm going to drink my last regular health potion.
Okay.
those last two elks are out of here.
Okay, and the con save was your concentration?
Yes.
All right, which had to be half the damage or 10. Half the damage was 16, so that's a fail on the con, so the other elks go away.
Yep.
Meatball, it is your turn.
I was going to look at Sir Daylon quizzically as to why there is now a celestial hovering over him. But he is also... This isn't my fight, and he's going to just take the dodge action again. I mean, there's two casters going at it. There's no point me getting stuck in.
Come on, man.
It's not my fault. No meatball.
You might want to show your metal.
Okay.
Yeah, but then, I think, I've said it. I've said it.
Just a joke, mate.
Dodge action taken. At the end... Right, guys.
He said, complaining about the first round not even swinging his maul. This time, he's just standing there scratching his head, like, what do I do?
I'm sure we're going to get something to do now.
Oh, yeah. Dave's gone to get more minis.
Dude, those elk fuck me up.
I mean, druids.
Yeah, I was
like so OP.
Why couldn't they go after me? Is all I gotta say.
Yeah, you would have just flown up and fireballed them.
Yeah, exactly.
The initiative was the biggest part there for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Cool.
At the end of round 2, much the same as the last time we saw the Wailing Woods, a banshee appears here. My bad. Here. And that is the end of round 2. We're now at the beginning of round 3 for Sir Daylon.
Cool. So Sir Daylon would have noticed this banshee appearing, Dave?
For sure,
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, when you used your Divine Sense, it wasn't in range, but it's been hightailing it, the dash action, this past round. So it has just appeared here now.
Right. So Sir Daylon, as soon as this thing has come into view, his eyes have narrowed and he's turned his focus and attention straight towards it. He's going to start doing the old sniffy sniff again, and I'm going to expend another Divine Sense.
Okay.
So anything within 60 again.
Within 60 feet. Okay. So you still detect that the ground is hallowed. You still can sense that there is some undead within these statues, although they don't seem to have animated or you see no appearance of any undead from the statues. And then of course this banshee has now appeared, but those are the only undead that you detect.
So I'm picking up undead from the banshee?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So how far away from it am I?
You are currently 40 feet from it.
All right. So I'm going to move right next to it. Since it's facing inward towards the center, I want to be on its left.
On its left?
Yes. So you're left there as well.
Okay. So I'm gonna, just because it's narrow quarters, I'm gonna take all your condition rolls
Sure.
off. Okay.
Okay, and then he's going to say to the thing, "You have no place here," and then he's going to straight up attack it with the longsword.
All right, let's have your attack. 14.
At 14, I'm blessed as well, so I'm going to throw a D4 on top of that.
Yep.
So that's 15, I believe.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so then I am going to roll a D8 plus 5. 10 magical slashing damage. That will be the end of his turn. The Celestial will see what's coming to range, will see what Sir Daylon has done, and will move as much as it can towards a flanking position on it, like say opposite side, but stay 5 feet in the air if he can.
Okay.
So he's got 40 feet of movement.
Okay, with the wall there, he can get to here. Okay.
How tall is the wall?
It's 3 feet.
Okay, so have him hovering 2 feet above that wall at 5 feet.
Okay, so I'll just you're
put him
5 feet
just,
closer, just the wall is in the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet, and then it's going to attack twice. So the Celestial has a plus to hit equal to my spellcasting modifier, which is my spell attack. Spell attack, yeah. So that's plus 6. So I'm going to roll a d20 plus 6 for its attack roll.
Okay.
So that's a 9.
9 misses.
It is going to roll a second time for its second hit. So that's a 10.
Yeah, so that's you would have advantage from flanking. So that's the first.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's the first
So
attack.
that's the first roll.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to roll 2 this time so we can just take it from there.
This time it hits. So was it a 19
Cool.
plus 4, did you say?
Plus 6.
6, okay, yeah, well that hits for sure.
Okay, so Radiant Mace, it's 5 foot range, 1d10 plus 3 plus the spell's level radiant damage. So that's 1d10 plus 3 plus 5 for 5th level spell scroll. 1d10 plus 8. 14 radiant damage to it.
14 radiant. Okay, so 14 radiant as this creature slashes into it. You see its like form kind of get torn sideways as it screams out.
Okay, so then it's going to give itself 1d10 temporary hit points because it's hit. So it'll gain 6 temporary hit points on top of its health pool. And that'll be its turn.
Okay. That makes it Talmer's turn.
How far up are you, Leander?
Believe
45.
45.
Okay. Well, we have to. We're going to revert with a bonus action to Druid.
Okay.
We are going to cast Conjure Animals. We are going to conjure 8 flying snakes. And I will surround the caster, hopefully one on each side of them, so they all get advantage.
Okay.
For flanking. Just kind of opposites, left, right, front, back, top, bottom, kitty corner sort of deal.
Yep.
Up in the air.
Okay, and you have to roll initiative for those as well?
Yep. Flying snake has +4.
Yep, still waiting to see the result. Okay, so a 7. I think Leander was an 8?
That was an 8.
Yeah, Leander was an 8, so it goes right after Leander.
Cool.
You have been hiding up there. You are out of your powerful spells. Why don't you come down and we can talk about this?
That is me.
That makes it Leander's turn.
I am going to look down and smile and cast At second level, Dissonant Whispers. So this one is you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice can hear within 60 feet. Wisdom saving throw. And on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must use its reaction. Never mind. So on
half damage?
Successful save, you still take half damage.
Yep. And you got me in druid form too, so that's good damage.
Okay, successful save, half damage, so it was 3d6?
It's 4d6 because it's second level.
Okay, 4d6. So go ahead and roll your 4d6. 12, half damage for 6 psychic. And we need a concentration save, DC 10. Got that save. Anything else for Leander?
Just a quick re-up on your rules. So because I cast a spell, I couldn't also cast a bonus action spell.
No, yeah, because if you cast a bonus,
Only a cantrip.
It has to be a cantrip as an action. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think technically the rules even say like it can't even be a cantrip bonus action. I think it says a cantrip as an action.
Interesting. Okay. In that case, I don't think I have anything else that I can do.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, it is now the flying snake's turn. We have 8 flying snakes, all making their attack at advantage.
Okay, so they get a bite, and that is a +6 to hit.
Okay.
I'll just do it one at a time because we're getting closer to things mattering.
Yep.
The first one's a no. Oh, there's a good one.
20, it's +5 you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
+6.
+6. Okay.
25.
So 25 to hit Leander.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. So this does 1 damage and plus 3d4 poison. So I'll just roll the poison.
So 8 total, 1 piercing and 7 poison?
Yep.
Okay, so second snake, maybe if you can just do 2d20.
Sure.
15 to hit, Leander.
A 15 to hit.
What's the modifier?
Cast shield.
Shield is cast, okay. AC 17.
That'll do it with the 20.
Yep. 3d4 poison. 10 more
10.
damage.
If you're still up, I'll go again.
I am.
That'll miss.
Snake number 6.
22.
22 that time. 3d4 poison.
Minimum puts me out.
Okay. Minimum puts you out. So you'd be unconscious, meaning incapacitated. The fly drops. So with that, you fall 45 feet. So 4d6. But that's not going to go over your max. It's not a crit. So that would just be 1 death save fail from the fall.
I also have a periaptic wound closure.
Oh, right. Got you. Well, hold on. The periaptive wound closure, though, I think it's at the beginning of your turn if you're dying.
Okay.
Brings you back, yeah. Okay, so that was snake number 5, correct? I just want to double check that.
6, I think.
That was number 6.
I think that was 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 more as they fly to you on the ground.
Yeah.
With their movement of 60 feet.
Yeah.
Double checking. Yep. 60 feet fly.
Okay, attacking with advantage.
Advantage.
Is shield technically still up because it's not concentration?
Ooh. I don't think it matters anyway with the 18.
Yeah, that'll be 2 failed saves, I think.
Yeah. An 18.
And then you had 1 already, so is that it?
Yeah.
Check.
I think that does it. Because the fall gave you your first death save fail. Then this creature attacked with advantage. It hit AC 18, which is an automatic crit, which is 2 death save fails. Okay, so in that case, Anthony, do you know of anything that could save Leander at this point in time?
Okay. No, I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
I think I'm all out of fate spheres, right?
Yeah, you are, yeah. Okay, then if you don't know anything within the rules of Crucible of Fate that could save you, Leander, then unfortunately you have been eliminated.
Where?
Well played though, man. You put up an excellent fight considering the circumstances. Great job, man, and glad to have you on the show.
It was super fun. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Okay, take care, man. I will check in with you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay, thanks very much, Anthony. See you later.
Yeah.
At this moment, portals open around or beside each of you. So in initiative order, with a free action, Sir Dalon, do you want to step through?
No.
Very well. Talmer, do you want to step through?
No.
Meatball, do you want to step through?
No.
Okay, then you have all chosen to remain behind. That makes it Meatball's turn in round 3.
The last snake?
Oh, last snake.
Oh, yeah, what about the last snake?
He's just chilling.
Okay.
He's not going to do anything.
Okay, Meatball, it's your turn.
So, Meatball's going to run to the flanking position because the Celestial is 5 feet above the ground, so I can get underneath it.
On the wall.
Yeah, on the inside of the wall. Is there free spaces in that?
No, I mean, he's technically like here.
Yeah, 5 foot above. Oh wait,
Yeah, the
sorry,
wall's 3
I'm
feet.
taller
The wall's 3 foot high, so yeah.
I'm taller than 5 foot. I don't need flanking. I'm just going to run in front of the Banshee, face to face.
40 feet of movement gets you there.
Yeah, I'm going to. Sorry, out of character and edit this bit out, but we do get a long rest between this and series thingy 2, don't we?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah, perfect. Oh, bonus. Oh, do I bother raging? I don't think I need to.
Are you angry about something?
At the moment, no. I mean, yes. I mean, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, Meatball, bonus action rage. And then I'm going to make my first attack, but I'm going to reckless attack and Great Weapon Master.
Okay. All right. So you're trying to max out like the damage, the +10, so it's -5 to your attack.
Yeah, so -5 to the attack, +10 to the damage.
Making it
Plus
at
it's
advantage.
reckless attack with advantage, so advantage.
Natural 20. Yeah, okay.
So that's 4d6 plus 20.
Okay, so which weapon is it?
+3 maul.
It's a maul, okay. And the maul, what's the normal damage on the maul?
2d6.
2d6. Okay, so it automatically
eight,
does
yeah.
12.
Okay.
Then I need you to roll your 2d6.
Sorry, so 2d6, 3, so 15 plus 20 is 35.
How's it plus 20?
Because it's plus 11 from being a plus 3. I've got a 21 strength because I drank a potion of Heal Giant Strength.
Is the weapon a plus 3 or plus 2?
Yes, it's a plus 3, sorry. So 5 strength plus 3 weapon makes it 8.
Okay.
Plus 2 for rage, plus 10 for Great Weapon Master is 20. So it's plus the 15, so 35 magical bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
25, 28, 30. 35 damage with that hit.
Yeah.
The creature had 34 hit points left, so how do you want to do it?
I imagine Meatball just running, going into angry mode, screaming, "I'll never run from a fight!" and just sort of slamming his maul down on top of this thing's ethereal head and just crushing it into the ground.
Awesome. Okay.
Beautiful.
And with that, the creature dissipates into nothingness as the Banshee has been destroyed. That is the end of round 3. Staying in initiative order, it's Sir Dalon's turn.
But technically, I've only taken one attack
and
only half my movement.
Yep, sorry.
But
what else would you like to do?
actually, sorry, I interrupted you to say that for me to go. Meatball just looks at Sir Dalon, nods, and ends his turn.
Okay, perfect. Then we're back
So
to
I realized
the
that.
top of round 4 for Sir Dalon.
Cool. So, sorry, Dave, just out of character, is there anything to discover? I would like to go to one of those statues and investigate it with my turn. If there's no further point in doing anything here, I'll just, no, it's up to you.
You want to investigate one of the statues?
Yeah. So if the closest one to me, if you could get me over there, leave a marker for my portal so I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yep. I've still got 60 feet of movement, but I just want to get right up on it.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm just gonna, I just want to have a look at it and investigate to see if there's anything I notice about the damn thing.
Okay, just give me an investigation check.
Sure.
11. All right, so just by looking at the statue, you can see that it's a hooded figure that's pointing towards the center, where you can see on this platform that's in the center of the circle that it was pointing at whatever used to lay there. And from having observed in stasis the last battle that was fought here, you know that they were pointing towards this statue of the chained demon that was unleashed. And also something else that you would remember is that Suave pushed over one of the statues, which is here, and when it shattered, 2 of the chains were released. So these statues, or whatever they're infused with, they were holding the creature captive, demon captive.
Wow. Okay.
Helping,
So it's already out.
To hold the demon captive.
It's already out now, so I don't see any point in pushing over another one. So from this point, Sir Dalon turns to 2 remaining contestants and says, "There is no point in being here any longer, I believe. Let us leave this place." And then I'm going to make my way down to back to my portal, and I'm going to stay right in front of it. And with the Celestial, I'm going to get the Celestial to come in behind Sir Dalon. If I can, I'd really like for it to pick me up and come through with me.
Okay, so you're gonna
Bring a friend.
Try to bring a friend
If I
back
can.
to the Fate's Hand Tavern. Okay. So you're just
Just
waiting.
for narrative purposes, if it does work.
All right, Talmer.
Okay, I will be seeing what is dropped.
Moving over to Leander, pilfering pockets.
Okay. Sounds good. So you start to rummage through Leander's stuff. Is anyone else going to be pilfering through, or are you leaving Talmer to do it on his own?
Leave him to.
Okay.
This kill was mine.
It was his. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay.
That was his quarrel.
Then in that case, I'll just tell you everything that's there. There is nothing rushing you. So you find yourself a periaptive wound closure that he mentioned that he was wearing. Nolzur's marvelous pigments. There's a bunch of mundane stuff. Abacus, his arcane focus, bedroll, traveler's clothes, crossbow bolts, light crossbow, 2 daggers, flute, a mess kit, quarterstaff, rations, rope, tinderbox, torch, waterskin. You can also feel that his skin and clothing is quite slippery. It's a bit slimy as you're going through, as he had applied an oil of slipperiness before the fight. That's it.
He was traveling light. I mean, well, when you don't get 30,000 gold pieces before the fight, you're not going to get much to.
Exactly. Yeah. So anything there that
Okay.
you want to take?
Yeah, the periodic wound closure, the pigments, and the light crossbow. He's going to be shaking them off with kind of a gross look, like, and then puts them in his pocket and head to portal.
All right. With that, you have left. Split the party. Meatball.
I just not just. Oh, so you, Daylon, have you gone through?
Oh, he's still there.
Not yet. I just sort of nod to Sir Daylon, turn around and walk back to my portal and step through.
Okay. Then we're back to Sir Daylon with everyone else having already left. Split the party.
Essentially, I'd like to move through with the Celestial carrying me through if that's possible.
Sure. Yep. So you go through, feel the shadowed hands pulling you back to the portal, or to the Fate's Hand Tavern, which we will move back to right now. So unsurprisingly, the Celestial was not granted access to the Fate's Hand Tavern deep within the abyss. Find yourself alone. And I need this here.
Can I just say something about what Sir Daylon does as he gets back?
Sure, yep.
Cool. So Sir Daylon gets back through the portal into the Fate's Hand Tavern. He hears what seems to be like a whisper coming from behind him, and nobody else understands what the words are. But he smiles to himself beneath the helm and dips his head a little, and then he looks up at everybody, and then locks eyes with Thurmgul, and stands tall and proud and still, with his halfway between attention and at ease kind of stance, and just presents himself and slides his sword back into his sheath.
And here we have it, our 3 survivors. Congratulations to all of you. Well done to the 3 of you survivors. A much better outcome this time for you, Sir Daylon. Much better than being burned alive in lava. And Meatball, I had my doubts you were going to make it given your condition throughout the initial game. Talmer, you showed some resilience and versatility throughout the games. I can see why the 3 of you have survived. I congratulate all of you. Well done.
Meeple just sort of turns his back on Thurmgall as he's congratulating people. He hears the word congratulation, was about to just interrupt again, but he's just going to leave it this time. He's not. He is just happy to still be alive.
It was no big thing. I hope maybe to see you all later. And in a similar way. Perhaps we will kill other creatures and find many more things.
So Dalon places his shield down on the ground and uses two hands to remove his helm. He looks around, looks at you both, Meatball and Talma, and he says to you, "We have fought well during these encounters. I wish you both the best of fortune in this place. Perhaps we will meet again. If we do, be sure to know that you have a trustworthy ally in me, should you wish it. I now go on to continue my path. Vengeance awaits, and I shall find it one way or another." And then he just dips his head with his helmet under his left hand and places his right hand on his heart.
All right, and with that, everyone, we have our survivors for episode 15. Cole as Sir Dalen Dawnblaze. We have Ryan as Talmer and Mark as Meatball. Congratulations to all three of you for surviving round 1 of Crucible of Fate. And thanks very much to all of you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy a nice long rest. Till we see you again. Take care, guys.